Hey, yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Man in the Wild. Just, I don't know, thinking about this mask situation we got going on here, with this COVID boogeyman still lurking. And, cause yeah, I have yet to wear a mask, right? And I don't know how far I got into it, but they tried to make me wear one at my daughter's eye doctor. Not at the dentist, but the eye doctor. So they tell me that in order to not wear one, you have to have a medical condition. And I said, um, my medical condition is I'm healthy, so I don't wear a mask. And he said, no, you got to have a medical condition that states, that you can't wear a mask. I said, wait. Um, I don't have anything wrong. Like, I don't have any medical conditions. That's why I choose to not wear a mask, because I'm healthy. And he said, no, I'm sorry, we don't do it like that. So then I say, like, but isn't the mask supposed to help prevent the COVID, like help prevent medical conditions? But a medical condition can say that you don't have to wear a mask. I'm like, this shit don't make sense. That's why I'm like, yo, can you do this yourself? You old enough? We don't need no test. Just get some frames. Cool. All right, I'm gone. I'm not putting on no fucking mask for a dumbass reason. If they'd have gave me a good reason, I'd have put the mask on probably, just to, go on along. That don't sound dumb. All right, let's keep it moving. But nah, when you give me a dumbass explanation as to why I need to do something, I'm not gonna fucking do it. Period. That doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. So we got, all of these people, who, and I'm gonna talk about the I Believe CNN. I was just talking to a friend today, and she was talking about how she locked herself down for 2 months. They ain't leave the crib. Right? Had house damage. She wouldn't talk to nobody. Leave your estimate. Leave your samples at the door. I'll get to you when I get to you. Right? Locked down, terrified. And caring for an elderly mother. Her mother watched CNN all the time. Scared of this, scared of that. And she bought into it. But as the time went, you start asking the question, do you know anybody who, died from COVID? Do you know anybody? Do you know? And it's no. She even said they tried to put one of her family members on some COVID shit, and the motherfucker was in hospice. Buddy was in hospice when this shit started popping off. Allegedly tested positive for COVID, so they really wanted to put in. Man, the family had far. I don't know exactly how far they got or where, what ended up happening, but the people's was like, oh no, don't put him down as no fucking statistic. Like, he was in hospice. So, and then you hear from people, other cities, you talk to, saying it different, more people are waking up, to the COVID shit. And so now it comes back to always, for me, if they're going to embellish, if they're going to lie about this, if they're going to force you to do all of this bullshit because of some bullshit, this is not an isolated incident. You understand? This is not isolated. So, it's, you got to give them the baby food. Little spoonfuls of baby food, because it's like you can't really give it to them raw, for those that are turning around because of the COVID. Because like I said, the people are really questioning, what was going on for this COVID shit. Because I kind of live in the athletic world, so like coaches and different people, it's kind of like after a while, it's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Like, this don't make sense, because nobody knows anybody that's dying from this shit. Hell, one of my daughter coaches got a motherfucking, they try to attach the COVID to somebody who was already dying. So just two people in my direct shit that I've actually tried to, I ain't even tried to, the shit just kind of came up, had some bullshit ass COVID attachment deaths and all of that. You know, and that's supposed to be some pandemic shit popping off. You understand? Pandemic shit popping off means motherfuckers is dropping left and right everywhere. If you shutting down a whole country, you shutting down a whole world. You know, it's supposed to be people that's left all alone the fucking streets, man. Pandemic? No, that's not some small shit. And especially when you giving certain daily death tolls of the shit. You know, you're giving daily death tolls, which are false, by the way. You know, because you can't, what is it? You don't get the autopsy for weeks. So you can't know what the motherfucker's cause of death if it's not like some gunshot wound, you know what I'm saying? Like even with heart attacks, they got to do an autopsy to make sure that that's what it is, but they'll, make a general assumption. But the COVID death, what is it? The COVID death certification or whatnot only has to deal with whether a motherfucker tested positive for the common cold. Like if that ain't some bullshit. Like this shit ain't even a damn flu, it's a cold. Yeah, people shut the fuck down for this. And it started in the jokingest fucking way with the damn basketball player touching all them damn microphones and all that shit. I even did a video about that shit, just a little short one. Because it's some bullshit. He did some clown shit in a clown way, was the only one in the room, only player in the room, but nobody mentioned anybody who set the shit up. This nigga just test positive and one of his teammates. We got all of these celebrities and shit, testing positive for this COVID, but ain't nobody dying. And guaranteed if they do, it'll be a Freemason death. Let's see what the other masks say. I live in fear, of course. Of course, because there's nothing that said that this shit is real when, whenever it was pushed on the news and all of that. There was nothing that you saw that made it real. The only thing is you live in fear, and like you said, you believe CNN. So let's say I'll snitch on you, Agenda 21. I want safety, not freedom. Yeah, I want safety, not freedom, motherfucker. That, that person is a very, that's one of those I'll snitch on you. Who believe that the laws of this land are really here to protect the people. All right, protect you and me, the average citizens. Fuck out of here. Willing to give up any privacy because if you're not doing anything wrong, you have nothing to worry about. Out of here. See, I want medical tyranny. My parents are hurting my immune system. Indeed, especially because if the child is wearing a mask enforced by the parents, guarantee they up to date on the vaccinations. And vaccinations do nothing but hurt your immune system. You was created with a body that, man, shit, you see how you scab up and your skin just comes back over, maybe a scar in certain places and shit, but you mend and heal, your broken bones heal up naturally. But they want you to shoot some shit in there for some prevent shit, but you actually hitting them with the shit. So it's like, that shit don't make sense. That shit don't make sense, yo. I love Bill Gates. Do what I'm told, of course. Here we go in that. Look, I want mandatory vaccines. Of course. That's all of these people, go in line together. I enjoy virtue signaling. It's all Trump's fault. The new normal. The new normal. The fuck does the new normal even mean, man? Because that new normal shit, the new normal, man, sounds like it wants the destruction of mankind. In my opinion. But, because just when you think about this COVID, you think about this mask, you just think about how easily people are controlled and manipulated. That's a scary feeling. That's a scary feeling, because I swear when you see somebody with a mask on by theyself in the fucking car, like, man, that saddens me. That saddens me, man. Like, because to be that scared, of something that you don't even know, like, because they hit you with the no symptoms. You ain't gonna show no symptoms. You need to go get tested. You ain't gonna show no symptoms. And once it comes, like, you watch too much TV to believe this shit. If you believe it, it's like you believe the television shows. Because this is clearly some production shit. Because real life don't happen like it do on TV, like that. Of course, it's certain things that you do, experience and all of that type of shit. But when it comes to the consistent pattern of life, right, the only way that it's going to happen the way it does on TV is if you connect it. And that's some 100 shit right there. So yeah, man, shit goes where it goes, man. But like, seeing people with these masks on in droves, and it's just, and it's funny too how some of them look so arrogant when they got their mask on. It's like, motherfucker, don't you know that we're laughing at you because like you look like that little meme up there? But you gonna walk past me with your chest out, flipping your mask on, your little custom cloth mask on, like, get the fuck out of here. Like, oh, man. Man, boy, I tell you what. But yeah, stay far away, from, like, as far as your heart goes and your emotions, but stay far away from the people that have given you this, COVID scare. Please. And as far as the people go, well, like I said, extending past the COVID, they're very much open to that shit. Very much, because like I said, if they can lie about something this big, if they can mislead and deceive you about something this big, you understand? Like, ain't shit off the table. Ain't shit off the table. Because, like, yo, it's some bullshit when I said, Italy had to reclassify their COVID deaths because they jumped the gun. Shit like that. Shit like that. It's one of them ones to where it's like, okay, now you should really ask, well, why did y'all jump the gun? How can you jump the gun? Because either a motherfucker died from COVID or they didn't. They died from something or they didn't. It's one of the other type shit, unless, motherfucker had a fucked up liver, the fucked up heart, and the fucked up, like, it's, then you got to figure some shit out. But to go back and have to reclassify some shit, man, that's like, that should be a huge red flag on the whole shit. And these motherfuckers expecting a second wave. Yeah, stay the fuck away from these people with your heart, and and please, please, please be the example. Be the example, man, because when you stand firm upon what you want for, consistently, the right motherfuckers will ask the right questions. Like that, I am sure of. So yeah, because I know the struggle is real out there, y'all. So yeah, stay safe on some energy protecting shit. I don't know, damn, put your mask on, but yeah, stay safe out there, man. But yo, this COVID, as always, and it has been on my shit, the bullshit is confirmed.